Senior Fellow at the Australian National University's Department of Pacific Affairs, Graeme Smith. What do you make of that position by China to say it's all honest, it's all above board, we're not going to be building any military bases? Good morning, Graeme.
Good morning. Nice to be on. Look, I mean, what else is he going to say? He's not going to say, fooled you all, I'm going to build a military base and it's going to be over here. So, no, that was never going to happen. Look, you know, if it was honest and above board and transparent, then we'd be able to see the final agreement. But neither we nor the Solomon Islands people have cited the final agreement. And the draft version, which, you know, it really was a draft version, was alarmingly vague.
And I keep making this point too. The same promise was said to Barack Obama in 2014, wasn't it? That China said, or President Xi said, that he would not militarise the South China Sea.
Yes, I mean, it's a strategy that, you know, those who call themselves strategists call the salami slicing strategy. You just kind of move forward inch by inch, and and I think I'd prefer to call it the lobster boiling strategy, and you don't realise the water's boiling until it's too late.
What do you make of Penny Wong's movements so far and what she's been able to do? Because at the end of the day, I mean, I spoke to Anthony Albanese about this yesterday. He's powerless to stop it, really, because these are sovereign nations. They can do what they like.
Absolutely. I mean, we don't dictate Solomon Islands foreign policy, and we never should. You know, it's a bad look to be trumpeting, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. What we need and what we're getting, thankfully, from Minister Wong is some proactive foreign policy, going out, talking to people. And you can see she's loving it. Like, she's absolutely enjoying being in the role. And I think, you know, being a very effective foreign minister. So what she's got to do and what she's got to pitch is you have to offer things that China can't offer. And what is that? That is access to our labour markets. Yeah. That is paths to citizenship in Australia. China's never going to do that, and that's what Pacific Islanders really want.
I had a source also say to me yesterday, and I'll get your thoughts on this, another option that China can't offer is access to our sport, right? So maybe the NRL could play a role here and expand the league or expand sporting programs or union or whatever to include the Pacific Islands. Perhaps that could be something that could be thrown in the mix.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's been talk about, you know, the PNG Hunters, you know, getting a spot in the NRL. And I mean, this is the point more broadly is, you know, Pacific Islanders love tuning into our sport, and that's because they see themselves on television. Now, if I'm not suggesting that all of Australia look like an NRL team, but, you know, if we can look more like a Pacific Island nation, then they'll start to take us more seriously.
Yeah, but and little things like, I mean, that generates income for their economies as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is, you know, really significant. I mean, it's not a huge, you know, it's something almost Australia wouldn't notice, but the impact in small places like Tonga is really significant. I mean, taxi drivers will tell you it's the best thing you've ever done.
Yeah, love those headphones, Graeme.
Yeah, thanks. Won them.
Good to chat to you. Thanks for your time this morning. We'll talk to you soon.